Wow. What's up, fam? Hello. Welcome in. This is a safe space for star seeds, light workers, wanderers, light bearers, light bringers, torch bearers, way showers, awakened ones, people that are not sheeple. I channel angelic frequencies, light language. Please say yes to receive the frequencies. Take a deep breath. It's about to be a loud noise. Yeah, you're definitely starseed. So you've never really fit in. You've always felt kind of like an outcast. You guys, I had to be like the purple sheep because like I was born into the black sheep. Like I was born into a very toxic lineage. Yeah. You have the gift of courage. I'm connecting with somebody who might have been born into a toxic environment. Maybe lack is a big part of your childhood, like never having enough, always just waiting for like the first of the month or waiting for Friday, just living hand to mouth, paycheck to paycheck. But you came here to bring in the golden age, fam. Yes. So everything that you went through, Aset is like one of your guardian angels. That is the goddess Isis. You might resonate with Isis. Aset is her true name before the Greeks got a hold of it, I guess. Take a deep breath, fam. That's just a little bit of channeled light. You answered the call. Like there was a call put out. Mother Earth was like, look, if somebody don't get in here and give us some help, then we're not going to be able to make the shift. You guys, whenever the harmonic convergence happened in 1987, there's been beings at this for a long time. I think all of the beings, if any of you are here, that's been on the front line since like the 80s, I totally commend you. Thank you so much. I woke up in 2021. I'm a late bloomer. But I was going through some things. And I will be seriously underestimated because of where I came from, you guys. And so will you. People are never going to believe, like, you're just coming out of left field. Your energy is so healing. Like wherever it is that you live at, you're healing the city around you. You're healing the people around you. You're healing the land. You are a very powerful being, and you were born into a very toxic bloodline for a reason, because as you heal that bloodline, it is a very important bloodline. There might be curses put on it. You're a generational curse breaker. Chosen one. Don't forget it. You answered the call. Because you know that you got to close your eyes to see, fam. You know. You know that Christ consciousness is available to all sentient beings. That the good and the bad receives the reign of God. Like there is no good or bad. In a higher spiritual understanding, there has to be the balance of, for as much joy and light as you have, there has to be that amount of darkness for that to exist. Because you have to have the opposite for it to exist. Okay? Get that out, that 313 on the timer. Ancient young sage. Yes. Yes, an ancient futurist. Yes. Yeah, you say things that just blow people's mind, fam. Like people are just like, whoa, take them down rabbit holes they ain't never even seen. Like they're sitting there, next thing you know, the head disappears. Like, yeah, and you're gonna receive a lot of envy for that. There's gonna be people, and there's also gonna be people trying to get into your energy, fam. So the more light that you can hold, the more moths that you're going to. Pardon me. See, that ain't finna happen. But take a deep breath. I done saged up and everything in here. See, they be trying to stop these messages, but it's not gonna happen. Mikael is here. Thank you, Mikael. Dadao. You are here to show the way. You are here to show the way. Just by existing. Always stating your truth. Always being who you are. Your mystical, magical self. You are changing the world around you. You don't have to do anything but be yourself, Starseed. You don't have to do anything but be yourself. You carry a galactic energy. Do you understand? People can feel whenever you walk into the room. You are not from around here. Do as thou wilt, and harm none shall be the whole of the law. That's Thelonia. I think Aleister Crowley was the one who brought that through. And I think that's exactly how it's going. This is the way that it's going. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever people are getting mad, like about pronouns and stuff, I'm not going to call that girl she. I'm not going to call. Why not? What does it bother you if it makes somebody else feel more comfortable? You know what I'm saying? But that's not how it is here right now. But that we're here to show a different way, fam. That's what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? We're here to say, okay, they. We'll go with they. Whatever it is you want. You know what I'm saying? Does it make you feel better? Like, my son's name is William. I take him to school. I say, this is Billy. Don't nobody call him William. He don't like it. Guess what, fam? They all call him Billy. What's the fucking difference? It's just because people trying to control other people because they don't think that's right. That's imposed morality. That is imposed morality. How are you going to sit there and say how this kid feels every day? I mean, really think about it. Like, wrap your mind around it. Ain't none of your damn business. Whatever they tell you to say their name is. What were you born as? Who gives a fuck? It's how I'm feeling. I'm sorry. See, I get passionate. I know. I'm feeling segment energy. Man eater. My mama said I used to walk around singing that shit. I feel kind of boy today. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, there's nothing wrong with, like, getting into your masculine or your feminine energy if it's vice versa. Okay. You are magnetic to your good. You're also very attractive at this time. Woo, looking good, fam. Authentic self-expression. Authenticity is the highest vibrating thing there is, okay? Just showing up as you. Being big. Taking up space. Tahuti energy. Star seed. That was underestimated. And gonna blow their minds with your success and your abundance. Because you might just be one of these, fam. Because anybody who's in the know knows that this man had children. I do believe he had girls. Now, the family I was born into, there's been a girl born first for as far back as anybody can remember. Now you gotta figure that out. You're looking at a true warrior, and if you're connected with me, so are you. We are girded up from the tongue of the Holy Spirit, the boots of for the Bible, whatever it is, we got it on, okay? And we got our galactic family standing by us too. We don't have to go into no book to experience the God or Goddess. We experience it right here within ourselves. We know what time it is. Dragon. That's what, yeah. The snakes of the Kundalini and some of the being, it's two serpents, but it's just actually energy currents, okay? But they're represented serpents mythologically in the mythos. But they're actually changing to the frequency of dragons within some of us. The lucky ones. You got to go do a lot of work. You got to do a lot of breath work. You got to love yourself a whole lot. You got to quit putting up with people's shit. Yeah. Yeah, you. Me and you. Wheel of Souls, past life remembrance. Because you're royalty. Deja vu. I'm picking up on deja vu. Yeah, you're royalty. Well, with the word remembrance kind of implies it, right? Okay, don't take a damn genius. All right. I love y'all. One more time. Come on. Bing! We are powerful. You are powerful. I am powerful. We are powerful beyond measure. You hear me, fam? You hear me, fam? Do you hear me? This looks like this little scribble. Some people that's like bow, 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 synapses, boom, 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 going off. You know. If you know, you know. You might be the oldest child. You might have always had to be like the grown-up in your family. You might have had to take care of your mom, your dad, all the shit, you know, get the bills paid, go beg for money, whatever it is you had to do, go steal some cigarettes. Yeah, I know. Here, save this 9-year-old a note talking about, can I get my mom cigarettes and beer? In the hood, you can. You can also buy squares for 50 cents. That would be a cigarette. Anyway. You channel source energy. Everywhere you walk, everywhere you go, you just leave little rainbow footprints. Like you sprinkle little fairy dust behind you. You've got the energy of the Christ. You're carrying it around on the planet. People don't realize you are the risen. Some people don't like that. Go with the goddess. Bye-bye. If you don't believe that you are God or the goddess, if you can't rock in the God squad, I love you. Have fun at church. I don't know what else to say. Okay, but I'm sure you have all kinds of things to say about me. Okay, go ahead. You give somebody else a damn break. I know I said that. You are in alignment. Oh, gosh. You're like a well-tuned car, fam. Just, you don't burn no gas, no oil. Your ass is just flowing, okay? Yeshua and Paul did not teach the same gospel, okay? Let's just pay attention to what Yeshua the Master said. Let's not get him messed up with the narcissist Paul. I mean, he brought through a lot of good things, but he was a little confused. Okay? Yeshua said, love your brother as you love yourself. So if one person's doing bad, we're all doing bad. Yeshua wouldn't be okay with how things are. Yeshua would be okay with some people having $865 billion and some people not having any. Because I think he actually went in there and tore the shit down off the walls. But, the Catholic Church hijacked the true story of the Christ and infused us with guilt and shame that somebody had to come down here and die for us. Even though we come back billions of times. Jesus was a star seed, just like you and I. Okay? His name was Yeshua. Let's get it right. Let's get it right. Okay? Somebody needs to come in with the truth. Metatron. My gatekeeper, the number one angel that used to be a human, the one Enoch. He went up in the wheels of fire. That was a spaceship. Okay? Really think about it. They didn't have the language back then, but yeah. And by 2030, everybody's on the planet's going to know that we've been oh, look, a little horn there. We've been in contact with extraterrestrials. By 2030, everybody will, because we're going beyond the Matrix. Okay? Meta, beyond, Tron, the Matrix. That's my spirit speaking to your spirit. Okay, don't try to freaking think about it. Don't try to, yeah. It'll drive you crazy. Hey, no. We used to be doing that shit around teepees and stuff. Right around here where I'm at in Florida, actually. There's still little Indian foot trails and shit. No, they almost wiped them out, but no. But no, some of them white folks had to go make some babies. Here we are. The violet flame. Anybody can use this. You don't have to be, there's no, but there, 10 years ago, you had to kind of get it from the master, Mr. Saint Germain. You had to be authorized to use it. Now everybody can use it because there's so much more light on the planet because we're in a different frequency, moving into a higher octave. There's total different bandwidth, fam. Think about it like that. We're going into a whole different bandwidth. There's things happening to our bodies on a molecular level that we can't even understand. That they don't even know. Nobody even realizes happening. And it's going to get you some haters, fam. But guess what? Oh, we just had Metatron. Guess who we got now? Dun, 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 dun. Keeper of the crystal grid of the earth, which is the new grid that we're all being hooked up to. Some of us are already fully on. Yeah, Sandalphon. Connect with Sandalphon. Every time that you go outside, every time that you pass by a tree, connect with the goddess, period. Connect with Mother Earth. Every time that you can recognize the magic, every time you can recognize the field. I can actually look up at the sky, a totally blue sky, and see the energy field. It is crazy. It looks like little particles just moving around. We live in an energetic field. That is a holographic... Help me out here, fam. There's a holographic image. That is a holographic space. That is a holographic world. That is actually just energetic current. Everything that you can see with your eyes physically exists in a wave of light if there's no consciousness perceiving it. Let me say that again. Everything that you see exists in a wave of light if there's nothing looking at it. The particle wave experiment. It'll blow your mind. I don't even know what the... Hold on, pain ends. Yeah, because people are starting to wake up to these truths. People are starting to wake up to the fact that the light is within you. The Shekinah, the light is within all beings. The divine feminine has been so pushed down. Intuition, all those things. It's crazy. Conspiracy theories, all that. They just want you to think all that stuff, fam. Because as long as they keep people marginalized and make us think like magicians, it's all of it is real. It's whatever you believe to be true. Because you are dreaming your life. I'm dreaming mine. Anything that you can dream, anything you can think of is totally possible because we live within the mind of God. We do not live in a true space. We're not true physical beings. There is no real space. This is all the same being interacting with itself. It's beautiful. Because without this interaction, there would be nothing to do. You would just float. There's nothing. There's no thing. There's no way to feel joy. There's no way to feel sadness. There's no way to feel anything. It's just an exist. As light. It's just light. Shining. Always just shining. But instead, your light shines through sacred geometry, fractals. It fractals out. The energy of God fractals out into billions of pieces. It's the same energy everywhere. It's the same. Just fractals into, and it shines through sacred geometry patterns, which is mathematical equations, which makes up this thought form, which is the body, which is you see before you. And you have the same thing going on. It is a thought form indeed. Cosmic influence. It's all written in the stars. The cards already came back as far as in the stars is concerned. If you watch Bill Donahue, he can explain it to you right out of the Bible. Makes perfect 100% sense. If you like, it's the most sense I've ever heard taught out of the Bible. It absolutely makes sense. It's all numerology. It's all metaphorical stories. It's all symbology of the lower mind and the higher mind, of your carnal nature versus your higher nature, your flesh versus your spirit. That is what the whole thing is about. Okay? And we know that. If you're connecting here with me, I hope you know that. Watch Bill Donahue, William Donahue, if you don't, because, I mean, that's going to change the face of Christianity. Eventually, it will be known what it means to be a true Christ-conscious being. Christianity is a money-making, is a way to control people. It is not a real thing. I realize Jesus was the man, okay? He beat the body. I mean, he showed us death is not real. He turned into light on top of a mountain, in fact. But he went to India in the time that he was away, and he learned the healing arts, and he learned how to work with energy, and he did all that stuff through those ways that that are coming back online now. Reiki, distance healing, everything is connected. Everything is connected on a quantum entanglement level. You can connect with anything on the other side of the universe. Seriously, once we wrap our minds around it, because it's so far out, we can't think of it to be true. But once everybody knows that, like I heard a lady, she was channeling Saint Germain, and she said the reason you get a cut on your finger, you put a Band-Aid on it and it gets better because everybody knows that's what's going to happen. It's just like whenever we look upon something, it's all agreed on. It's all going to look like the Empire State Building. All of us said, okay, whenever we come down here and stand at this place in New York, we're going to look that way, and we all agree, okay, Empire State Building. We all agree the cut on the finger is going to get better, but if your arm comes off, you know what I'm saying, you're going to die. But one day, if you can wrap your mind around the fact that, oh, that can get better, you can grow a new one. That's how strong your mind is. Your mind is creating everything that you see. Everything. Everything. You are projecting it out. Hermit mode is necessary because people be throwing rocks at you. I'm like, for the past 200 years, you guys, we couldn't even, 2,000. If you were a healer, if you were somebody who, like, was a hermit, if people went to you to get it, like, you had to go and be a hermit. You had to hide out in the woods because you were going to die. Your family was going to die. We weren't allowed to speak our truth like this. We weren't allowed to say, nightlife, get outside underneath the moon, fam. But we weren't allowed to speak our truth. We weren't allowed to tell people use these herbs. We weren't allowed to tell people do this ritual. You know what I'm saying? We weren't allowed to tell people the truth. The goddess was, yeah. But we have to forgive all that patriarchy. We have to realize that it was divine toxic. It was toxic masculinity. It was not the divine masculine. We have to forgive that. We really do. We got to let all that go. Like, women have to let that go. Like, blacks have to let slavery go. Irish people have to let slavery go. Like, all the things that happened. But women, number one, were done dirty off way before anybody else. Like, way before anybody else, bitches just got done dirty. And then, because bitches got done dirty and there was no check for the masculine energy, there was no feminine saying, oh no, because feminine bitches had to be in there cooking and cleaning after they got done. You know what I'm saying? There was, oh, we'll have other people as slaves. If the feminine energy was in on all those decisions, they wouldn't be like that, fam. The divine feminine was pushed out. She was forcibly removed. Yeah. And you see what's happening in Catholic churches across the world. What is happening? Because of what they did. That's karma. That is karma. 100% that is karma. And nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to be honest. Nobody wants to say the truth or what really happened. We've been duped. We've been done. Guys, okay, I'm going to get a sacred, I don't know, Gaia, sacred card. I don't know what these are. They're beautiful. The Sacred Heart deck, something like that. Yeah. Okay. This came out twice in my hand. It's time to rise above. It's time to realize what you are, keep your perspective, and keep moving forward. Keep being your divine self. You know, you guys wouldn't believe the shit that I deal with from my family, from my people, especially, just like a couple people who are really important in my life. Just like I'm sitting over here crazy, like I'd just be doing this if I really wasn't feeling these things. Like, there's many of us waking up. There's many of us that realize that we've been lied to. There's many of us that are here to Do the great work, which is wake people up to the other side, to the magic. Rise above, stay in your lane up there. And just keep on showing everybody what it's really all about. Keep on talking, you're saying your truth. I love you guys to the moon and back. Thank you so much for your love and energetic support. You guys, you mean the world to me. You don't even know. To be able to just get on here, I mean, this is so much fun. This is so much to be able to just talk about the things that I know to be true. That there are people like me, and you guys help me to see that. I love you guys so very much. Please check out the channel description if you guys want a light language attunement. I'm starting to do that. I put a little tip jar up if you guys felt like donating to the channel. It's never expected I would get on here and do this for the rest of my life for nothing. I'm sitting here borrowing 52 cents a while ago at the grocery store, fam. It's no flattery life. You know what I'm saying? I just love to get on here and connect with you guys and have fun and push the message that it's okay to be yourself. I mean, I'm like a pusher when it comes to that. Like, I am pushing self-love, okay? I am trying to sell you self-love. Like, love yourself so damn much that it makes people uncomfortable. Straight up. Love yourself. Sing random songs at the store. Tell people you don't even know that you love them. Because if you truly love them and you don't hold a judgment, that's what love really means, fam. Unconditional love. You heard it here. Mic drop. Don't hold a judgment. You don't ever know what that being is going through. They're right in that space for a reason. They're learning something there. Love them through it as much as you can. Don't be a doormat, fam. Well, I've been a doormat too many times. You don't want to be a doormat, because you got to love yourself the most. So it can flow out to everybody else. Not because you pour it out. Not because you keep going back and having to get refilled. No, you're constantly loving. Pardon me. You are constantly loving yourself so much that it just naturally flows out of you onto other beings. You look for the divine light in all things, for you are the Shekinah. And the more that you look for the light, the more that you'll see the light. And the more it will be reflected back to you, the more that you shine. You are such a precious being, and you are here for great purpose. Do not give up. Oh, Mary Magdalene next. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. The goddess is talking to us. She is so proud of you. She is so proud of you. You are one bad MF. You hear me? And every single thing you've been through, it's all going to be given back to you in spades. It's going to be given back to you in ways it's going to blow your mind. Because you've been hurt, you've been betrayed, you've been put down, you've been yeah. But you have divine restitution. It is on the way, fam. Your help comes from the abundance of spheres. Do you hear me? Francis Scovel Shen, The Game of Life and How to Play It. Please listen to that on YouTube. Know that. This right here controls all of this. I love you guys so much. I'll see you soon.